Every breath, there's gain and loss. Every moment, there's a gain and loss. There are the 8 worldly winds, but in each of them, there is gain and loss. There's not much gain, but there's a lot of loss. Every breath we breathe, it comes and it goes. Every act we undertake, we do it and it is done. There isn't any going back. What's lost is lost. What's gained is also lost. If we start to study these things with ignorance, we just look at the gain. What can we get next? What else can we squeeze out of this scenario of life? And that's what the Buddha turns us away from, to give us the whole picture. There's gain and there's loss, and there's a middle way, a midpoint, from which we can experience the extremes without believing in either one or the other, but holding them in balance and following a course of virtue. No matter what the conditions are, a storm is imminent or not. We are in a storm or not. A storm has passed, or it's been very calm for a long time. But to stay present and to study conditions and know them for what they truly are, without the wanting, without craving, thirsting for things to be other than what they are. And when we do grasp and cling and suffer and become enslaved because of this self-construct, the me, the hungry me, the angry I, the disgruntled self, or the pride over what we've accomplished and who we think we are, the judging, critical mind, the whining, complaining mind, the doubting, skeptical mind, the resentful, malicious mind, the happy-go-lucky mind. There are so many ways that the mind can perch in the moment. And we're here trying to purify, empty the basket. Right now, today, we can do nothing about yesterday. So we begin where we are here. And we do this trusting the process of staying in the middle and balancing. We may feel clumsy in doing this, but that's why we practice. The Buddha gives us tools and we try them out. We try out mindfulness. We hone our expertise. At first we feel awkward and then we learn how to walk a narrow way. It feels narrow. But as we walk it, it widens. The scope of our ability to be within that range of this moment widens. It widens through our virtue, through our commitment, through our perseverance in trials and challenges, and with all the maras that assail the mind. We learn how to stay within that field of wholesomeness, of present moment attention, of forgiveness, of knowing our limitations, of not racing forwards, not reaching for the sky, for things that are way beyond our reach, but just step by step, we're climbing, we're on a mountain, or we're crossing a river, an ocean. There are many miles to go, but we have to learn how to navigate, how to walk this new terrain, how to train the mind in virtue, in choosing ethically, morally, not half of the time, not even 75%, but we try to increase that. We're aiming for 100% of the time. We're aiming to get better at it, to see the results and the joy of doing things well, of finding peace in one good step, in two good steps, in a good morning, in a good afternoon, in a good night. And then a new day, we start over. A new moment, we start over. What we bring with us is our karma. We all bring a karma to this walk, this journey that we're on. And each of us has a different karma. So we just pay attention to what we ourselves are carrying and try to put the load down. No matter how heavy that karma may be, the more we work towards the good now, the more we purify that. You may hear the storm. It's raining hard. We're in the middle of a storm. We listen to the rain. Sometimes life feels like a storm. But if we can treat that storm as a gift, somehow it will water the seeds of our learning, of our discernment, or of our ability to listen and be present for things that are happening right now. What hurts? What feels broken? What feels unbearable? We take the me and the mind out of it and try to see it from this place of imperturbability. Just for a moment, know it is changing, coming and going. We invite ourselves to continue, to persevere, without anger, without exhaustion, but with gratitude for the blessing of a special teaching